The following video has been brought to you by me. Hey guys, it's me, Double D, with another episode of Star Fox Adventures. Last time, we retrieved the second Spellstone from Cloudrunner Fortress and made our way towards the entrance of the Ocean Force Point Temple. This time, we're going to be exploring the Ocean Force Point Temple in its entirety. Well, not its entirety, because based on the Volcano Force Point Temple, we're going to be revisiting this in the near future, but this is our first visit. Okay, so let's go up these two ladders, because the Ocean Force Point Temple is not that gate that I stepped in front of, but believe it or not, there's a shielded Sharpclaw over here that wants to kick my butt. Too bad, I will kick your butt first. And here we go. I'm gonna kick you. The actual entrance is in here. Let's place the Spellstone in its rightful position. I kind of like the entrance sounds to the water spellstones better than the fire spellstones. It sort of gives off this mystical vibe whenever you open the door using that spellstone. Anyway, so with that's a really formidable panel over there. Let's go ahead and rush through. Yeah, that's not a good sign. The panels are electrified, which means you're gonna need to find the correct path. Fortunately, unless you want to get shocked again like so, like I'm going to do here. Yeah, I don't know why I constantly like to do that cutscene. And that cutscene plays as if Fox had died. But anyway, so we have this switch over there, and that shows us a combination of panels. And it just so happens to be the path that we should take to get past this. Now, I'm not sure if these panels are lit up in the perspective that we are looking at them. Oh yeah. One thing I like to note: every time you step on the switch, the pattern resets itself. So you need to have Tricky stay where you are, so you can be able to get the pattern. Once you see a pattern you like, you might as well go over the pattern according to the lights. Now, I'm not sure if it's on the perspective of where you're looking, or from where you're looking. I'm gonna try. Okay, it's from the third to the... It's like the third from the left, so it's probably here. I probably could be wrong. Let's see. Okay, I was right. Okay, next up. Over here. You want to be really, really careful when doing this, because you can accidentally step on the wrong panel and be forced to start over, because every time you step on that switch, the puzzle resets. So it's not gonna be the same solution every time. So if you're trying to use this video as a guide to how to get past this puzzle, then I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not gonna work. Anyway, okay, the last panel is the one right above it. Once you find a combination of lit panels that you like that'll get you through easily, you can have Tricky step off now. With that out of the way, let's beat you guys up, because you're gonna be a nuisance if I don't do that otherwise. Okay, and boom, and boom. And why not? You'll be another problem too. Okay. I guess I haven't. Come on, Tricky, help me out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Tricky's flame can really help you out, just stunning that pesky Sharpclaw if it's there to get them off of you, or just leave them open enough to get you to position to attack. Anyway, next on the agenda is, well, not here because we can't do anything about the door, but you want to remember it for later. Okay, so next up on the agenda is right up here. On this platform bridge thing. You want to get there, and these things will annoy you to no end. These are the water versions of the bloops, and they will harass you every chance you get to the water. Okay. Okay, let's see. Phone, quit ringing to interrupt my vibes. Yeah, I really hate it when the phone rings. But I'm gonna keep going, because I'm not gonna let a phone call stop me, because my voice is probably gonna drown it out, even though how I'm editing will drown it out. Anyway, what you're supposed to do is go on all 4 corners of the room and activate all 4 switches. At least, I think they're in all 4 corners of the room. No, there are only 2. Anyway, this next set of path I believe does not lead you to a switch, but it leads you to, if I am not mistaken, a couple of fuel cells and a switch. I was totally wrong about the switch part, but the fuel cells that we don't need anymore because we already collected a maximum amount. We now have turned off the water so we can be able to get on there so we don't have to worry about water pushing us out. Okay, so the next switch, if I can be careful not to fall off. Fortunately, Fox will go over to the side and just hang on to the ledge if you try to jump off a ledge that you're gonna fall off of, provided it's not something you can jump off of. Anyway, let's go up here. Yeah, Fox's physics can be kind of slippery, and it can kind of be bad at times. So be careful. Okay, let's go up here. And then up here. Okay, I am not scared. I am not scared of falling off and being bitten by those creatures, or bashed. However they want to kill people. And our third and final switch turns off the water over there, so we now have access to go into that tunnel we couldn't before. If we tried to go over there with the water active, it'll just push us out. And we can't really do much about it. In fact, I think the water currents will lead you to this room eventually, so yeah. Turning those off is the necessary step to getting past this and over here. This is what the other water tunnel was doing to push you out. If you haven't deactivated this one, you probably wouldn't go here anyway. But now that that's settled, we can now go up here, and one of the third switches activates an orb. Activates an orb that needed to do something. As you can see, this portal isn't working, so that means it has to do with this orb. Remember what we did at the Volcano Force Point Temple, where we have to change the color of our fire blaster to hit the orbs? Well, yeah, you're gonna be doing that here too. Just because it's called the Ocean Force Point Temple doesn't mean you should forget about the rules of the Volcano Force Point Temple. And okay, let's take out a fire blaster. I believe there are flowers to give us an endless supply of gems should we fail. Line yourself up so you could be able to. Okay, it's green. And there we go. We have activated the portal, which means we can now go deeper into the depths of the Ocean Force Point Temple. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you don't need every single map just to get through a game. Heck, you could go the entire game without having the map to every single region in the entire game. But it's nice to help. Getting the maps is optional. I said optional, what? As if I'm doing Oshawott. Anyway, we can't go in here yet, but I believe where the portal dropped us off is over here. Yes. Okay. Next order of business is to take down that jellyfish. I am probably going to need to set the fire blaster to the shortcuts. I'm going to take you out so you don't bother me. Even though you're probably going to respawn anyway, so what was the point of it? Okay. I'm going to get a dang Dumble Dang pod. Okay. There's a rocket booster over there. I'm kind of curious. What is this supposed to be? A couple of fuel cells! Because the game just can't seem to get enough of getting me there. Yeah, that's the thing about the fuel cells. Like I established, 42 is the maximum you will ever need, and I can't jump down from here, wow. To get to that ledge. Oh well, it's not like we are meant to go there anyway. I guess it's the way of telling us that it's not where we're going. Okay. But yeah. I don't understand what made them think that we're not gonna get enough. We're not gonna be actively hunting down fuel cells, that we're not gonna have enough. I don't know what made them decide the values of the amount of fuel cells we need to get to the other floating planets. I mean, 5 is just so dang generous. As if they want you to get to the Dark Ice Mines right away, and then they should have ranked it up to 10, to more than 10, because you're gonna be finding a lot of fuel cells by then anyway. Okay, so give us a reason to start collecting fuel cells, but don't make it the maximum amount you need. Anyway, we got ourselves the Sharp Claw pad, which gives us access to this ice block. what we're going to be doing with this ice block is using it to pushing it around so we can access higher ground. Or the places that we can't reach now that we have unflooded the room. Okay, one such place we want to push this ice block to is... Well, there is a switch over there, and I believe this doesn't unflood the room. I'm gonna have to go check on that, but in case I'm wrong, I'm gonna go put this ice block in here. Just so I do... so that I could be able... If it doesn't unflood the room... Okay, that jingle means that I put it in the proper place. Okay, it just opens the door, and as you notice, there's a wall over there. Okay, there is a reason we are given this ice block, so we could be able to go up here and hit the switch to flood the room again. Okay, with the room flooded, it should be at a level that's quite enough tricky. How did you do that? I want your teleportation powers tricky. Anyway, it should be enough to go to here. And this place. This place leaves a bad taste in my mouth. For a variety of reasons. Okay. Make sure your magic is full for what we're going to be doing here, because this is going to be a doozy. And it involves heavily use of your magic. And considering you see fire blaster targets, you want to make sure that the fire blaster is set to a shortcut. Okay. With that out of the way, I'm gonna take you out because you're gonna interfere. Okay, by hitting those. Okay, nothing happened, but let's hit all four of those fire blaster targets to activate what is going on with this room. Or we can... Oh yeah, that too. I forgot that was there. Okay, you only have 3 minutes to do what you're going to do. Activate these fire blaster targets to have these Krazoa heads slowly lower the heads to douse the flames. It is a lot harder than it looks, so... Because as you do this, not only do the heads take forever to lower to the levels to start spewing their water, but on top of that, the wheel spins faster every time for every flame that's put out. So you want to time it so that the fire will hit the... You want to time it so that the fire will hit the water as soon as it gets there. These flowers will infinitely spawn if you so need it, because you're going to be running out of magic a lot. What I like to do is... Actually, no. I don't think this is good. Because I believe that the... Okay, this works too! You stand by a fire... By a gem flower... Okay, stand by a gem flower... So that... Okay. One more to go. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, we only have 1 minute left to do this. This is probably one of the most frustrating things you could do, just because it's timed. Okay. If I could do this on my first try, that would be amazing, but it's kind of doubtful at this point. Okay, where is the torch? I'm gonna do over here. I only have one shot at this. Okay. Okay, let's see if he'll do it. Nope. Okay. 43 seconds left. Okay. Okay, let's see if he'll do it. This one should do it. Nope. Well, I tried. But let's see. But I'm gonna go get some more magic because we're gonna have to do this again. Yeah, we are definitely gonna have to do this again. There is no way I could be able to do this in 10 seconds. If I could do that, that'd be amazing, but that's kind of impossible at this point. Yeah, there is no way. Oh well. I thought I could do this on my first try, but nope. I think I just wasted so much fire. so much of the fire that I just sort of blew it. I'll just meet you guys back to when I successfully do it. And I hear an enemy respawning. Okay, now it should turn to the point before it turns over to the water. Which means if I hit just right here, it should position itself so that... there we go! That was epic sounding music just for solving a puzzle. But yeah, I believe this is almost the last. This is one of the last puzzles to do before we place the Spellstone in its proper place. Okay. And considering you saw that if you're Hawkeye enough, that block had Fire Blaster targets, yeah, you might want to replenish on your magic. Fortunately, there are flowers here that'll infinitely respawn red gems. That's probably not going to be enough. And would you get out of here? I said, would you get out of here? I thought I killed you. Anyway, we're gonna go over here. And it's just a flesh wound at this point. And we can't do anything about that here because, well, it doesn't open when we approach it. Then again, it should always be open. Anyway, with that out of the way, we have ourselves a little slide puzzle here. You want to get it over to the area where those two torches are. And that this, I hear some whirring. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Okay. The target you hit will determine the direction that the block will move. It'll keep going until it hits a wall. If it hits the outer walls, then the block will disappear and you will have to start this puzzle over. In fact, I will just demonstrate right now what that will entail. Because this is kind of weird how they do it. I think there's a wall there that was preventing me from doing. Oh, there it is. Anyway, oh, never mind. There was another wall that's preventing me from doing that. I want to just solely demonstrate it, but I guess I could just complete this. I'll demonstrate it at another time. Probably in our second visit because I know they like to if I'm not mistaken, they like to repeat puzzles in revisits, so there's that. Anyway, I believe next up on the list is up here. And it's now aligned so we can be able to push this block to its rightful place. Well, that wasn't activated when we first went in there. I do want to check if the magic I do have is enough to at least get us up there. And it's enough. Just barely. Okay, fortunately there is a gem over here. Okay, now let's just follow this path to our next destination. And here's the same room again on its ledge, but we don't need to worry about that anymore. What we wanted to do is go in here and turn around here. Actually, no. I believe this leads us to the room we did the block puzzle in because I know I saw a Bafom Dad. Yeah, this eventually does. I hope. No, it doesn't. This is just weird in general. Okay. I guess that Bafom Dad is not accessible to us right now. This is the room, indeed. Okay. You saw a changing flame and a colored orb. I think you know where this is going. Unfortunately, I cannot see the color of the orb, because the flame is constantly masking. Okay, it's green. Okay. Just gonna line it up so that it'll change color upon. Okay. And there we are. First try too. Usually my aim is terrible enough that it takes me like several tries and I have to go back to find some gems to refill my magic, but no, I managed to get it on my first try. Anyway, we are now at the portal that'll lead us to the midpoint of the two Force Point temples. Yep, we're gonna be placing another Spellstone to hold the planet, or at least get the planet, back together. Where is it? Where is it? And the Spellstone goes here. And there we go! That is another Spellstone down the books. I would end the episode yet, but I want to end the episode at another point. In fact, our next assignment.
Hope that helps you, Fox. Peppy here.
We are now tasked with going back to Thorntail Hollow, so let's head back to Thorntail Hollow to see what Peppy has in store for us when we arrive there, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be something good. Or at least something that's going to be mildly cool. Whichever it is, I'm sure Peppy has some things for us. I'll meet you guys back at Thorntail Hollow. Well, I have good news, and, well, just good news. The good news is the backtracking for this session is almost over, which means Thorntail Hollow is in our grasp.
Hey there, little fella.
Oh, I don't like this, Fox.
Fox, look out! It's a trap! Get it!
That's the one! That's the stinking beast that took my treasure!
What happened? Untie me right now!
I am Chief Lightfoot, and we don't like thieves.
Thief? What are you talking about?
You take our treasure and give it to the stinking Sharpclaws. Yeah, tell him, Chief. Kill the stinking pig.
I didn't take your treasure. You gave it to me.
Let me show you what we do to thieves. Use the flame command at the right time, and I'll help you get out of here.
Well, we're gonna be executed unless we do something. So, press A when the fire is lined up within the yellow area. That'll get the Cloud Runner to breathe fire on these guys, and do it quick because we're gonna be speared to death, and as they try to execute us for being a thief. And yeah, these guys really have trust issues. And just want to keep going. Yeah, this is not too hard at all. And really, this type of execution makes Actually, no, nothing will make Monokuma's executions at Danganronpa tame. This is kind of tame in comparison. Anyway, as you advance, the bar gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And each hit from the spear will take away half of a unit of health. Okay, that's barely made it. Okay. So yeah. Basically, if you can hit that, you have nothing to worry about. Okay. I think there's some more. It's 2 more. Okay. Yeah, 2 more. Okay, no, I got the timing wrong. Okay. Okay, just 2 more and we can be able to escape our execution. Okay. Okay. Time is just right. Yeah, the last few Lightfoots can be tricky to get by. Okay, just 1 more to go. Why did we have to turn around just to do that? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm almost down. 4 hits and I'm dead. And there we go!
Make the boat stop! Make it stop, and I'll untie you! Thanks for helping our queen, Fox! I'm glad I could return the favor!
Wow. Well, that's certainly a nice way of saving their fortress. They saved us from execution from the Lightfoot tribe. How nice! Now that we're safe from execution, let's leave!
Hey, Fox! Shouldn't we take a look around? There may be a Krazoa spirit here.
Tricky might have a point. And the Krazoa spirit in question will be covered in the next episode. So next time, we'll be exploring more of Lightfoot Village to see if there is indeed a Krazoa spirit like Tricky said. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!